2 years of coronavirus, we all have those days where the pandemic just seems to never end. And as Fulton County 4th grader Alea Horn shows us, that goes for kids too.
My kids totally agree with Alea on this one, no question. Liza Lucas had a chance to catch up with Alea, who we've been following this year as part of our 11 Live Learning Curve series. So Liza, how's Alea doing right now?
Oh, good morning, guys. You know, 9 times out of 10, Alea has a pretty positive outlook. But as we continue to follow all the changes in COVID protocols, they go up, they go down. That can also bring up a lot of emotions too, and she shared a little about what she's been feeling lately.
It only hits me every once in a while.
For 4th grader Alea Horn, it's one of those days.
I don't think it's ever going to be over.
A day when the pandemic is just too much.
It's honestly just heartbreaking.
Fulton County schools recently loosened some COVID safety restrictions, making masks optional. Visitors now allowed at all schools, and sporting events will now be filled to full capacity. But Alea still feels the daily pressure from the pandemic.
Everyone's like, social distance, wear your mask. In our morning routine, we have to put on our mask. It's just, oh, I wish it was no, but it has to be yes, because COVID can't get itself out of the universe.
Sometimes it's just a lot for a 10-year-old to deal with, and Alea confides in her mom when things get overwhelming.
Every time something happens in school, I always tell her about everything when I come home, and it's just hard that it's still going.
Alea has said before that kids don't talk about the pandemic that much, but our conversation a reminder that they still feel the impact.
A lot of adults need to know how hard it is on kids.
A little bit harder conversation, but a very real conversation with Alea this time. And she and I spoke before her mom shared with her a good little update that parents can now start visiting her school again during lunch. So I suspect she had a little smile on her face and was happy to get that news. But again, our check-in, it's just a reminder that even though kids are resilient, they are not immune to all these ups and downs that so many have felt over the past 2 years.